Hey there, this is Julian from the Binary Lab, and in this video I'm going to be talking about some advice that I have to give newbie traders. And this applies to people who are new in binary options trading or people who are new in forex trading. It's the same thing, kind of. I mean, the two work different mechanisms, but there are a couple of patterns, a couple of mindset concepts that actually apply the same for both, regardless of how it is. So, just a bit about myself. I started trading binary options for the past. I started trading binary options 4 years ago, and I've been running a group called the Binary Lab for 3.5 years. And in this group, basically, I run a daily webinar coaching, and I also have a community where people discuss using Telegram chat. We used to use Skype chat, but now it's Telegram, and also we have a Facebook group where people can post and share their ideas about trading, and let's say if they didn't do something well, or they did something well, they want to share it or brag about something, go ahead and post those photos inside the group so other people can actually have a look, get inspired, and in many cases we actually encourage people to inquire about what went well with this, what went well with that. All right, so to get down to the business of things, how do you start? What should you do? Okay, a lot of people when they come into binary options. I mean, I'm going to talk more on binary options because that's what my specialty is. A lot of people coming into binary options, they come to do it because they see that there are people making money in it, and they believe that there's money to be made in binary options trading. So my recommendations for new traders is that when you come in, you need to get your mindset right. You need to know that when you're coming into binary options trading, you're coming in not because there is money to be made. Yes, there is money to be made, but because you can make money in it. All right, there's a difference in those two things. All right, it is a bit of a mindset shift. Come in because you believe that you can make money here versus coming in versus there's money to be made. It's very different. If you can establish this one thing right, you are quite set. Okay, because if you can get that set in your head, and you know that you are going to be making money here in binary options trading, then you will be able to make money no matter what. You're going to have this mindset that, if something fails, I'm going to tweak it, I'm going to improve, or if I'm not good at identifying a certain kind of market behavior, I'm going to tweak until I can get the groove of doing things. And that is going to make you the better trader versus someone who thinks there is money to be made. When they come in, find that it's not easy to execute certain things that other people execute easily, and they give up. All right, so that is what a lot of people who do not do well fail to do. All right, now when you come into the next thing that you need to do after getting the mindset right is that you need to choose a broker that is right for you. All right, a lot of people have this mindset that a good broker is the broker that is right for you. Not necessarily so. A good broker, a lot of people think that, okay, I want a good broker, I want a broker that's approved by all the different trade associations or the different regulatory authorities, and they start shopping for brokers that have certificates from 3 different countries maybe. Maybe they're looking for a broker that has both the CISAC cert, the FCA cert, the A6 cert. FCA is the UK, A6 Australia, and CISAC is the one from Cyprus. It's most common in this industry. Okay, when you find a broker that has that many certifications, most of the time, and even for some of them who just have 1 or 2 certifications, most of the time, these brokers will require a higher trading minimum. These brokers will require like $24 per trade, $20 per trade, $10 per trade. Some of them are $50 per trade. Okay, so while they may have, when they're regulated and they're let's say stock exchange listed, so on and so forth, that's good in the sense that that these brokers are very financially stable. Okay, but then again, like if your means to start out, or let's say currently you're starting out, it makes sense not to put in too much money, right? I totally agree. So then let's say if your budget is 500, then you want to budget yourself and find a broker that's allowing you to trade about 0.5% of your risk, or 1% of your money each time. So if you're wanting to put in like $500, then you want to be able to trade something that is, let's say, $5 minimum trade. All right, if you only have about 250 to put in, well, $5 per trade is 2% per risk. 2% risk per trade, and that's still not too bad. But let's say if you are going in for, if your budget is $250 and you're going in for a broker that minimum trade is $20, $25, you're asking for trouble, and you definitely not succeed. All right, so I get this all the time, and you know, my personal assistant comes to me and says, this customer insists on this broker, but only wants to put in this amount of money. Okay, so I said that I've already given the recommendations of what amount they should be putting in, but as a matter of fact, yes, this broker does accept $250 deposits, and if they really insist on this broker, be my guest. They just have to learn the hard way. So let this, I mean, I hope you understand where I'm coming from about this thing about broker and the one that's right for you. Okay, so the broker that may have those $5 trades, the $250 minimum deposit, they may not necessarily be a regulated broker, but that doesn't matter so much, because I mean, come on. Well, a lot of people are afraid of the shady brokers and don't let you take out your money after you win. But the fact of the matter is, you know, if you're trading a $200 account and you grow it to $300 to $400, it's not going to make the broker bankrupt, because the business model is such that every broker in any industry, they really want customers to start small and then, you know, put lots of money in. So your 200 that becomes 400 or 500, it's not going to make the broker go broke. It's not, because the fact of the matter is, like in this industry, everyone knows that, you know, 90% of the traders lose money. Some people say 95% of traders lose money. All right. So broker, the second thing. The third thing is practice, practice, practice. When a lot of people ask me this all the time: if I put in $500, how much money can I make a day? How much can I make after 2 weeks? My answer to them is that for the first 2 weeks, actually you will not be making any money. Why? Because you should not be trading live yet for the first 2 weeks. So when you come in, the moment that you open your account, let's say through Binary Lab, Binary Lab training and community is free for everyone who opens the account through me. So there is a link in the video description that you can actually open accounts through me and receive free access to Binary Lab. But do not start trading live straight away. I tell this to all the new traders. What you need to do is that when you come in, the first thing you want to do is, after you deposit, you ask the account manager to create, or the live chat support to create for you a demo account. Alright, and with that demo account, then you trade. So with that demo account, I say you trade it for 2 weeks. If you're really good, maybe in a week you get it. But after 2 weeks, let's say if you wipe out your demo account, then you know that you need to fix things again. Alright? Maybe your money management wasn't right. Maybe you're not identifying the trend movements well enough. That you're applying the wrong strategy. And then you may want to test it for another week or another 2 weeks. Don't rush. So a lot of people ask me that, will I lose my deposit? The same answer is this: if you take the time to be, if you trade in a disciplined way and you spend the due diligence to practice and learn the methods, you will be able to make it. All right. Let's say one more tip for newbies would be that when newbies come in, very often after they get all these things, okay, after they become consistent, after they're able to make money, after they start trading a live account, the next thing is that they don't know how to control their exposure. And my recommendation is that when you are making money in binary options trading already, the thing that you need to do is to instead of digging into your risk, a lot of people have this tendency to compound the trade sizes. How about instead reinvest your profits? So let's say if today I started with a $250 account and I was able to make 10%, like $25. And then if I wish to enter the market again, I'm going to be risking only within that $25. And if I lose that $25 profit that I had, I still have my initial capital of $250. That means I'm actually trading risk-free. And if I lost my profit, I then need to ask myself, what did I do wrong? How can I tweak this? How can I make more money out of this situation? And then when you address a problem, then you're able to make more money and reinvest those profits again and again and again and again. And a lot of people want to know how to grow money really, really fast. This is going to be my final tip for this video. When you have made profit, reinvest your profits, compound your reinvestment on your profits. And what's going to happen is that, let's say in this week, all right, if you plan, you have a weekly plan. Let's say for this week, I want to make 10%, across the whole week. You know, no matter whether there's some days are going to be super good, some days are so-so, some days are bad. End of the week, I want to make 10%. And then let's say on a Monday, on a Tuesday, you already hit your 10%. Reinvest those profits and go for more, but lock in that 10% so that even after you mess up, you still have made a 10% gain on your account. Week 2 comes in. Same thing, I set aside this week, I want to make 10%. And the 10% of the week 2 is going to be more than 10% of week 1 because it's 10% of the week 1 plus the capital put together. So you're compounding that. Then the week 2 you go in, alright, I'm in surplus, I'm going to reinvest this surplus, and anything more is a bonus, anything more is a bonus. And let's say in week 2, you know, I did things well, I reinvested my profit several times, and my overall profit in week 2 became 70%. Now the week 3, my 10% profit target is going to be the week 2 total plus that 70% I made in week 2. And this way you can see that your money is going to grow really, really fast. Alright, just a quick recap of the things I mentioned. And the first thing is that, you know, you want to get your mindset right. Alright, remember that you're here to make profit. You're here because you believe you can profit. Until you believe that you can profit, you should not be trading yet. The second thing is a broker selection. You want to select a broker that is able to provide the kind of account that is suitable for you. It may be a regulated broker, it may not be a regulated broker, but it doesn't matter. As long as the broker has the account, the minimum trade size that suits your risk profile, then that's the one for you. Later on, you can shift to any other broker you like. But for now, you know, start with one that matches your profile. All right, don't max yourself out. Then when you come in, you want to start doing practice trading. So when you come in, let's say for the Binary Lab, like I said, you can get a free membership from the Binary Lab where you can attend my webinars and daily trainings for free when you open an account through me. So when you come in, go to the account manager and say, I wish to have a demo account. So do that for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe more, maybe less. If you need to, don't rush it until you're sure, then you come in. Then when you come in, the next thing you want to do is to play with your profits first. And after you're able to steadily grow that, then use the reinvestment strategy. Alright, this is what I have to share with you in this video. And if you find that this gives you more confidence and this makes a lot of sense for you to trade binary options, go ahead and like this video, share this video, and click the subscribe button so you get more videos like this, updates whenever I post them. The next thing is that, of course, let's say if you wish to come into a community of people where you can receive daily coaching on, like, you know, how to analyze the chart. Because every day, would you agree with me that the market is always evolving? And the same method that works today may not work tomorrow or the day after. Sometimes the method 2 days ago may work well for today. Sometimes, you know, the method from last month will work well today. The key is to have a system of regular coaching where you can understand how to apply what strategy to which market in a live community and be able to discuss with other traders through a live chat. And that's exactly what Binary Lab has for you. If you wish to be part of the Binary Lab, you know, I welcome you with open arms. And once again, it's actually free for anyone who opens a trading account through me. So go to a link beneath this video and click that button, and I'll see you on the inside. Goodbye for now. Have a great weekend.